headed to Crawfordsville, Indiana. Awesome. Right. I feel like that's all I've been doing for the last week is driving. Well, I know you guys seen this title of this video. Well, on these long drives, I do get to think about a lot of things. And, you know, watching a lot of videos of you guys out there, and some people that I don't even know, but I get introduced to other different small channels. I wanted to throw something out there. I'm not trying to down anybody. You know, opinions are like, you know, everybody's got one. But here is my opinion on bad mouthing other people's channels. I've been thinking about this for the last couple of days, actually, because I do have a friend that's thinking about quitting making videos. And, you know, I told him, I was like, you know, you're going to have people say stuff. It's just a part of the whole YouTube thing. Me, myself, I've had 3 different channels. And I've went through the hate, the trolls, you name it. But, you know, you got to overlook that stuff. And it does get you down or whatever. So you gotta ignore it. I think if you don't have anything good to say about someone, just don't say it. You know, keep it to yourself. You know, not everybody's for everybody. You might not like the way I do things. But in my opinion, I really honestly don't care. I got to that point to where I don't care if you like me or not. Especially with having 3 channels. I've learned a lot of things along the way of this little YouTube journey. You're not for everybody. Your videos are not going to be the best. The way that you present yourself on film, the way that you talk, where you're from, all this stuff adds into it. Some people just think because you're from a little small town in the middle of nowhere that you have no idea what you're talking about. But that's how we learn. We feed off each other on this platform. And I've learned a lot of things on this community. And you know, sometimes it really does make me mad that people sit and pick at each other, but there's nothing that I can say or do about it because it's none of my business. But I just think if you don't have anything good to say, just don't say anything. If you don't want to watch somebody, just stop watching them. That's my personal opinion. But I want to say this about one chainsaw, and I get really tired of people saying, oh, it's the best chainsaw Husqvarna's ever made, blah, blah, blah. No, it's really not. It's a piece of garbage. The Husqvarna 562 is a piece of garbage. I'll tell you why. I have worked for 4 different tree companies, and each one of those tree companies have had those saws. And if you know anything about working for tree companies, you use those day in and day out. Sometimes you're using them for 2-3 hours at a time, and that's like filling it up and running the tank out, filling it up again, running the tank out. And I don't know if Husqvarna realized that they built a crappy chainsaw. They overheat. It's kind of like the first 550 that they had. They had overheat issues. You could use those things for 45 minutes and you could sit there and crank your guts out trying to get it to start back. But they fixed that problem with the Mark II and with the 545. I think the 545 is a better saw, honestly. Just from good saw, and a lot of people don't think it's a good saw. It's a 362 steel. I like them, but I don't like them. I don't like M-Tronic, and I don't like that Auto-Tune. And I know a lot of people were saying, well, you know, the 500i, which I can't say much about the 500i. I've never used it continuously, so I don't know. I don't have the experience with that. But they are good saws. I'm like a lot of you. I'm old school. I like carburetors with no wires coming out. Especially when you take one apart and build it from the case back up. But I still think the 562 is the biggest letdown that Husqvarna's ever made. Like I said, they fixed the 550 problem. But other than that, that's all I got to say about this video, because, you know, I've been thinking about that for a couple of days, and I'm sitting here driving 5.5 hours to work, so I figured I would make a video because I haven't made one in a couple of weeks. I just came off of vacation with the family at the beach, so I just been watching a lot of people doing videos on the 562. Hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not saying don't go buy one. You just have to experience it for yourself, is what I'm saying. I do not like them. But that's all I got for this video. Till the next one, you guys have a wonderful day.